Alright, I think this is working. How's it going? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Hopefully the stream is working. It's been what, 6 months? Something like that since we last streamed. So my settings might not be current and accurate, but hopefully you guys can hear me just fine. Had to restart the stream, so how's everyone doing? Hey, Wavy Fish, Derek, and NPK, and ours. Erie. Yeah. Welcome. We're going to be doing some flight sim. You know, it's near the holidays. Flight sim just got updated. Some weather update changes with like snow specifically. It's near the holidays. So we're just going to be delivering packages. You know, we're going to be Santa today. We're going to be using the mod of Sky Park, which is this here. This gives you a little iPad which connects to your sim. And drop a like and say hi. Well, thanks, Slim. Thanks, Slim Pickens. So this thing, what it does is it's basically FSE, right? It's gonna generate missions for us to do to get paid. It kind of gives a bit of a purpose for Flight Sim, because Flight Sim, you know, it's kind of create your own fun in a way, in a big way. Yes. All the Christmas emojis. Merry Christmas for everyone. I'll be in Arizona, so you know, I probably won't be streaming much more either until maybe 2021. I don't know. We will see kind of how that goes. Am I going to be giving out coal? I'm going to be giving out whatever the contracts tab here has for us. As you can see, there's a lot of potential routes to fly, but I think something short obviously is going to be ideal. So what I want to do, piston turbo, maybe some biz jets, max distance like 120 nautical miles, just to keep them short, so that we get to do a little bit more landings, which would be nice. So here's a bunch of missions in the local area. That we might be able to grab. Maybe up north would be cool, so we can get some snow. Something like that. Let's see. What is kind of... We can go Wisconsin. Kind of northern Wisconsin. Looks like they might have just gotten some rain and snow up there, depending on the temperature, right? Maybe up around Quebec. Newfoundland. We could fly. I don't know. Let's see what you guys want to do. I'm doing this for you guys. So what? Anywhere specific you guys want to fly out of? Not specific as an airport, just area. I think that would be cool. Hey, Q-tip? I don't know. France, Germany, Finland's getting some rain too. I can even generate missions all the way over here in Asia if we wanted to fly in like Japan. Maybe even Russia as well. So let's just get ready here and do a flight. We'll do the Wisconsin flight first. So let's do this one. So KIWD to Kilo Indigo Mike Tango for $245, 95 nautical miles. We'll plan this flight. That's the one we're going to be doing. It's going to be a direct route. I'm not going to be messing with ILS or anything like that. It's going to be chilling. I need to actually grab my flight stick. This is what I need. Here. There we go. Set up. Good to go. So I'm going to grab this, move this to the other monitor now. And plane-wise, we'll stick with the thumbnail. So I do have a FedEx version of the Cessna Grand Caravan, so that would be cool to do. FedEx, there we go. Gotta get everyone's Christmas presents up in Wisconsin, right? And we will do Kilo Indigo Whiskey Delta. Zoom to details. Boop. We'll depart off ramp 13. If you guys have the game too, feel free to come along to Kilo Indigo Mike Tango. There we go. Flight conditions. I'm gonna do live weather just to test some of the live weather mechanics, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more sunny. For sure. A little bit more sunny would be good. So how has everyone been the past while I have been away? We'll just load in. Throttle is set. We should be good to go. We'll start up the plane. The GPS will already be set to our direct route. We'll probably cruise, between 6,000 and 10,000 foot, depending on the cloud layers. And the hills and the terrain that we're going to be running into. I should probably open up Sky Vector here. So we can take a look at the flight in here. So we are doing KIWD to KIMT. There we go. So our flight's going to be something like this based on the charts. So I just want to look at the destination airport and kind of see what the altitude is here. Airport diagram. Elevation 1,132 to 1,182. So around that area. So if I'm below 1,100, I'm probably in the ground. Noted. Noted. All right. We are good to go. Good to go. Big fan. You're not big. I'm a big fan, Dino Guy. Will you play Zomboid sometime soon? LMK, if you want to play with you, teach me your ways. I mean, multiplayer for Build 41 isn't ready yet. I'm waiting for Build 41 multiplayer before I worry about doing anything else in Project Zomboid. And that might not be ready for a month or two, you know. But you can play a single player Build 41, which is great fun. So I highly recommend Project Zomboid. Flights. Let's get some potential lights on here ready for when we turn on the battery and stuff, right? Some floodlights would be good. RPM max. Crack the throttle. And strobe beacon nav. Good to go there. Smoking lights. No smoking back here, everyone. No smoking. That's no good. No bueno. Don't go smoking. Stall heat on. I don't need wing lights. All right. Well, let's just crank this. Let's crank this on, huh? Battery check. Alternator on. Fuel boost to normal. Gonna alternator power. Avionics on. Bus tie on. Avionics 1 and 2 are on. Starter to on. Ignition to on. You're back. Welcome back, Everyday Farmer. Everyone's popping in. What are we taking for our first Christmas flight here? We are taking candles. Okay. Maybe Paul Revere needs some fuel for his lights. So we'll load up our candles. Cargo is set. Good there. I'm going to change the CDI to GPS. Set. We're going to zoom in so we can see the airport features. Good. Taxi light comes on. Seatbelt light is on. Buckle up, everyone. We're going to go for a bit of a ride here. Call you Nathaniel. I have multiple Nathaniels in my chat, usually. It might be confusing. Farmer might just have to do. Come on. Don't freeze on me. Okay, fuel boost off, starter off, ignition off. Why is my oil PSI going down? Oh! Duh. Duh. This guy didn't even turn on his fuel tanks. What a complete idiot. It was only getting fuel because I had the fuel pump on. We definitely have fuel in the system now. So that's good. Oil temperature is back up. Oil PSI is back up. RPM is climbing. Temperature looks fine. There we go. There we go. Now I can turn the starter off. We're good to go. We're all set. We'll get, what, flaps 1? 1 notch of flaps. I might be able to roll back from reversers. There we go. I don't need no pushback. Okay. It's gonna be pretty cloudy weather today for our first flight here. We're gonna take off towards the east, it looks like. So we'll head up over to runway 27. Another player kind of near us right now. Yes, thunder, storms, snow, cloud, I think. I don't know. Does this say what the outside temperature is? It's -1 degrees Celsius. No snow on the ground though. It's not really raining or anything. How's the audio, everyone, and the FPS? Let me know. Just want to make sure that's actually good right now. I'm gonna preemptively turn on yaw damp. I don't think I can until AP's on. Okay, nothing to do up there. Gonna go off the road a little bit. No good. Gauges still all in the green. So we didn't completely break the plane by starting it up. Always a good sign. You might use most of the runway. Might as well go all the way back. It looks beautiful. Like, good, good. I'm glad it is working. We're gonna have a bit of a crosswind. Oh, no, we got probably a 5 knot headwind, 5-10 knot headwind on this takeoff, which is fine. I'll just pull off to the side. We'll do a little bit of a run up. Just a little bit of one. So we'll pull off right here, angle it. Pause. There we go. And we won't take it up quite to full. We'll take it up halfway or so. Just make sure everything's pulling right. Looks fine. No magneto check on this, I don't think. Okay, good. 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 I think we are set. I'm gonna get my wind indicator on. It's a 8 knot heading 110, so it's basically a headwind. We can do that. Clear left, good right. Wow, look at that fog. It's going to be pretty interesting landing if our destination's like this. Full throttle. Here we go. Knots, and I'll just go ahead and rotate here. Get some up trim, so I don't have to fight it as much to go up. Flaps coming up. I would say gear, it's up, but this is a fixed aircraft, so not going to be doing that. Alright, so nothing to really look like right now with all this fog. So we're just going to gain altitude. I'm going to go ahead and start rotating a little to the right. And we will head on up. I guess we'll start maybe close to 6,000. Also, I need to turn on pitot. My, forgot about my icing here. Alright, let's get autopilot engaged. I'm gonna go via nav. We're gonna hold altitude, but I'm gonna increase the altitude to probably 5,500 first. And we're gonna climb at a rate of 800, 900 FPM. Pull the power back just a bit here. Don't want to be over torquing the engine. We are a little icy. And the weirdest whiteout I have ever been in. Let's get the windshield de-ice on a little bit. Okay. Cabin heat. See if that helps with the frost buildup. There we go. Look at this little bird. Need to turn off taxi lights. Seatbelt sign can come off. It's still no smoking, so don't worry about that. All right, we're getting a little bit above the cloud layer now. Ooh, there might be some snow on the ground. Is that snow? Let's go down and look. I want to see if that's actually snow. A bit of snow, I think. Just a small dusting here and there. Cool. I think they added it to where it can, I'm gonna just turn down the RPM by like a notch or two. I don't like red lights blaring at me. There we go. That's probably ideal. Look at that view now. FedEx, we are on our way. I'll turn off head tracking, so every little head movement I do won't cause the camera to freak out. See the exhaust keeping the snow melted like right there. This is a pretty cool flight, I think. You guys will enjoy the little view. We got clouds, we got some icing. Curious to know what you guys might have gotten for Christmas as well, so definitely drop what you guys might be getting in chat. All the ice built up on this thing so fast. Let's try and get rid of as much of this ice as possible real quick. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. That cleared up the windshield a little bit for us. So 24 minutes. We'll be at our destination. Our current ground speed is 192 knots, which is fairly quick. We have 168 indicated. Trying to think of a cool view to have, but with the windows frosted over, it's a little weird. Maybe just like from back here. That'd be a pretty cool view. You gotta be able to see the wing. It's all the way in the back. Cool kids sit in the back, right? What's it like back here? A little icy. Yuri, do you only talk in emoji? Because it's and, you know, just a warning. I think I just don't want you to get timed down. I don't know if my chat bot's on or not. That good look I'm looking for. Maybe something like this. Underwing. The world on time. It's a good little flight pattern. We're in there. Is this thing just called Uthris Livestream? That's really what this is called? We'll do that, and we will do gifts. Okay, get that. Let's change some stream settings, you know? There we go. Now the stream actually has some information going on it. The indicator and everything is working, which is good. Still all green when it comes to that. 15 minutes left. So we're getting some breaks in the weather, it looks like. It's not a very thick cloud cover, definitely a little thin, which will be ideal for us. I don't want to have to suddenly try and do an ILS landing. It wouldn't be very ideal for us, so that's not a very good, interesting view. Maybe something like that, you know, right by the tire. The stream is not sponsored by FedEx, so don't worry about that. Oh wow, I can actually, I'm allowed to pin messages to my live stream now. Guess they rolled that out finally to kind of everyone. It's kind of neat. Speaking of FedEx, did you hear that just got some new Fokker aircraft in here? I don't keep up with the aircraft. FedEx stock of what they're flying. That's you. That wouldn't be me. I just fly them. You know, they could have gotten all twin otters and I wouldn't have heard about it. How's it going, pilot guy? You working tonight, or are you gonna be able to stream with us, you think? It's always fun to talk about Fokkers. Yeah, meet the Fokkers, I suppose. You're working? Oh well. That's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, I have my work email up right now, in case anything comes up. Let's check the flight here. Ooh. A little fast. 14 minutes. How many more nautical miles? Looks like we're 47 nautical miles out from our destination. The clouds look to be breaking up a little bit. In this area. If I had an A5, we could go down there. Land near some islands and stuff. Let's refresh the live here, live weather a bit, just to make sure that it's all good to go. Yeah, it would be a good place, I think. Relatively flat, relatively safe to do so, but I think that cloud layer actually goes down to ground level. It's kind of got a pretty thick layer of fog underneath of it. Also, if the engine noise is getting a little obnoxious, let me know, guys, and I can get a little bit farther away from it. So it's a little bit more of a hum rather than something that's just in your face the whole time. Could potentially put on music. I mean, this will demonetize my video, but who cares? Let's do sound. Hey, Lamb Chop. How's it going? Where are we flying? We are Actually, I'm going to be doing the flight that we did earlier. I'm going to Kilo Indigo Mike Tango. We're back in Wisconsin again. I feel like I've already flown this recently. So this is kind of what we got right now. Don't know why it's in light. Settings. Dark theme. Best theme. So yeah, we took off out of KIWD. We're going to KIMT over here. As you can see, we are at the tail end of a weather system. Hey, Irwin-chan. Irwin-chan! Ogenki desu ka? Boku wa genki desu. Let's do that. So where should we fly next? Is the question. If you guys have a country or state that you want me to look for a contract in, let me know, and we will definitely hit that up. I can leave that there. I think that's fine. I can even pin it. Now it's always on top. Nautical miles to go. At 10 nautical miles, I'll maybe start dipping into that cloud layer, and I might switch to heading mode and swing a little left so we can line up with runway 13. Is there anything in Chile? Chile? Potentially. We can look. We can look for sure. Unpause head track. Everything's good to go there. Let's pop into the cockpit. Move this over out of the way. Alright. Heading mode. Where's my heading bug? We're gonna fly heading, I don't know, 100 or so. Switch this to heading. Hold. So we'll do a slight left turn there. I'll turn the altitude. Now 1,100 foot is the altitude of the airport based on the flight charts that I was looking at a bit ago. So 2,400 might be pretty good. Start descent. Slow down a little bit too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on as well as we hit the cloud layer. Good to go. And we can zoom out. That looks good. iPad's fine. All the ice is gone on the plane, but that's going to change as soon as we hit that cloud layer. In fact, I'm going to increase that to 1,100 foot a minute. Descent. And I will slow it down a bit more to compensate. RPM, make sure it's going back to full. Running lights on. Seatbelt light is on. Cabin light is on. You guys are going to be comfortable back there, I think. Got a bit of a moon on the horizon. Town through the fog down there. Honestly, that kind of looks like Project Zomboid from above. Pull seatbelt tighter. Why is that? Alright, I don't think I need these now. Outside air temperature is... what are we back to? -3 degrees. Ice. We're gonna get a little bit of ice back on there. Maybe I can do that. No, I don't think I'm out of the fluid. I haven't used it much. I've been keeping it off this time because of what you said before. All right, we need to start move heading to 1-3. Heading 130, and that should basically point us roughly to the airport as well. Start slowing down a bit. Now I'm gonna have to kind of look out through these icicles for our airport. We are about 20 nautical miles out, so actually I don't have to slow down quite all the way yet, but I think the speed limit at our altitude is like 250 knots, if I'm not wrong. Look at this. This cleared up nice. You have pretty smooth air. 6-knot slight crosswind. A view like this. So if I went engine out right now, probably try and just do like a 180 over there and land in some fields. Bring a sky vector back up here and look at our airport diagram. Looks like 136 is the true heading of this for runway 13. I'm going to adjust my heading by 2 degrees. Make sure we're going 136. We are 12 miles to the northwest of the airport right now. Let's see if this thing has an ATIS. No, it doesn't look like it. beacon clear green, lighted land airport. Oh, it's kind of near Green Bay, it looks like. It's asphalt surface. ASOS is ATIS. Okay, so 119025. Sure, let's get the ATIS real quick. That's good. We're going to be landing with a bit of a tailwind, it seems, but otherwise we'll be fine. There's the runway right there that we are looking to do. So I'll come back to half power now. Landing lights are on. Go ahead and turn off all the brightness here on all these switches. And we'll go ahead and turn autopilot off. Flight director off. Okay, it's my aircraft. We are gonna go in. Pretty short runway, but luckily with the Caravan, you know, this thing can learn, kind of land in this runway anyways. Alright, a little less power still. Take it almost to idle. First notch of flaps coming out. Gonna cause us to nose up, so we're gonna fight that a bit. Caravan strong for short runways, very strong. Get a decent glide in now. We can see if we can butter this landing. I'm probably too high. I'm always too high on my approaches and stuff. It's kind of just like my curse. And so I end up kind of floating down runways a lot. Alright, we're at full idle now. I'm gonna try and aim short and try and just really bleed off this speed. 500 call out. We don't have pappy lights on this runway. We're gonna dive. And pull it. Alright, so we're gonna float a bit, but that's fine. We still got plenty of room to kill. Cross this runway real quick, and then we'll do a turnaround here. Thought FedEx planes were meant to be continuous high-G rolls to shake the packages. Well, you know, depending on the package, right, that you want shaken up. If I'm delivering a bunch of liquor that happens to be in mixers already with ice, then yeah, I'll be doing air-alone rolls all day. This thing has reversers. It's a pretty small turnaround spot. Zoom in here. Take. This is a weird I don't know, weird taxiway system that they have at this place. Landing lights off. I feel like this isn't a proper taxiway, but I feel like this might be more of an issue with the way this airport's generated than anything. I think the music's a little loud, guys. Let's kill that a bit. And then I swing right here. Left here. A box of live reptiles walking up to the door of a house? Well, did they know it was live reptiles in the box? I mean, that's the thing with like delivery men, right? Or jobs kind of like that where it's monotonous. I'm sure that was almost a muscle memory thing for him. You know, he's probably just used to whistling down the sidewalk and spinning packages because he's bored. But if he did it on purpose, shame on that guy. Jesus. All right, let's kill the engine. Kill the engine. Bring up our iPad. We'll sign off on the delivery of candles. So we are good there. Alright, so Chile was the next destination suggested. Looks like there might be one. Or is this Peru? Is this not the right area? Alright, so there's some. I kind of wouldn't mind going over this mountain. It's 104 nautical miles. Ooh, it's for the enemy faction. There's two factions in Sky Park. There's kind of like the good guys and then the bad guys. So I have to get counterfeit purses from San Javier Airport in Chile to Mar Largo in Argentina. Sure. Highest obstacle, 10,900. So cruise speed or altitude is probably going to be, 12, 13,000. Should have. Those are marked well for them to know that there are reptiles inside. Ah, that sucks. Alright, main menu. And we'll take something fast just because this is a little bit farther of a flight. So world map. I'm gonna do a SJ to say Mar Largo. Do you need something with good altitude? Not really. I mean, all the GA planes can get up that high, except for maybe like the bush planes, and maybe like a 152 might not be able to go that high. But then again, I don't. Maybe. Let's take King Air is obviously a good choice, and I do like my twin engines. But I'm thinking TBM. Thinking of TBM. See what kind of livery. Do I have a FedEx livery for the TBM? Yeah, we do. Alright, so we are a live weather. We're gonna make this what, morning? .44 a.m. is going to be a morning flight. No TIE fighters at X-Wings. I think there's actually a modded X-Wing in the game someone made. Alright, let's hop on down. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and load these.
Okay, Captain, everything wrapped and strapped. Let's go.
Some missions have like little audio blurbs like that. Alright, so we have picked up the counterfeit purses. Let's get crash bar set. Taxi lights, pulse nav, strobe, access. Let's, increase panel lighting here so we can see. Crack this. Good to go there. I haven't flown this thing in months.
TOS system test. Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna go there. Select right tank, close. Okay, so there's no cross. We'll go one notch of flaps. Good to go there. Do. We're gonna auxiliary boost auto. Fuel tank to auto. And we will hit the starter. See what it does. Let's watch this stuff. Make sure we get a good start. Set my pressure. ITT coming up. Okay. Good to go there. Park brake, bleed off. I don't know what bleed is. Is that? Nope. That's auxiliary. Okay, turn the starter off now. Okay, I think we're fine. So you do missions for both factions. Does it affect anything? Yeah, so it does. This is actually the first mission I'm going to be doing for this faction. So you have a progress. You have karma. So the karma, I'm more towards the good guys. So I get better good guy missions and less bad guy people missions. I'm level 4. My bank balance is 3,500. You can say I'm pretty successful. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nav is going to be FMS. Okay, that's how I see it. Alright, what do we got? So 180, go a little north, and we'll take off towards the south. Got it. I'm gonna turn off my strobe. Pulse lights. Unneeded, I think. Oh, excuse me, guys. You're just not chilling in a good spot there. Alright, this is a really thin runway, it looks like. Basically a grass strip. So bad mission for the sake of interesting flight. Bad mission is just for the sake of different cargo types that you could probably run into. You know, since we are taking counterfeit purses. Alright, so we got a slight crosswind, it looks like. We are good to go. Full power. Power is set. Let's punch it. $70. Gotta rotate at 80. Rotate. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up. So it's going to be pretty flat terrain-wise until we get into the mountains over there. Running drugs, could be drugs, but it's definitely counterfeit Gucci bags right now. Don't fly much in South America in this game, so this will be new. Alright, autopilot on, yaw dampen on, nav mode on, Alps, we're gonna select our altitude. Okay, why is my autopilot not working? There we go. We're gonna select altitude. The highest obstacle was about what, 10,900 feet, so we're going to bump that up until we'll probably do 13,000 for this flight. Okay, good there. Vertical speed. We're gonna climb 1,000 FPM. Something nice and simple. Boom. We are set. Gauges. Everything appears to be in the green. And turn off head tracking and we're good to go. Yeah. You know, we haven't done, you know, as I said, many flights in South America. I think we've flown around Chile before, kind of just going north-south. This is our first time kind of hopping the mountains. My dream plane? I really love the Baron 58s myself. It's my favorite thing to fly in a flight sim. Though the Mooney is kind of winning me over, to be honest. The M20 Mooney. It's pretty good. Well, yeah, we're delivering Christmas presents, John. We are a cargo TBM. We're FedEx. We have things. Short deadlines. We gotta get there, man. I ripped out all the seating in the back. It's just full of counterfeit purses. It's totally fine. Look at that sun, the lens flare, the terrain beneath us, some visuals, some eye candy for a rough year. Not many people traveling the coof, so. So how's everyone's day going? Or night, or evening? If Tigger was here, it'd be, 5 a.m. for him or something. Let's take a look on the pad. Where we are. You can also turn on a terrain mode, and it will load in the terrain data for mountains, so you can kind of see where it is. Go to 2D mode, so you can see we're kind of approaching the mountains now. I think around here is probably going to be the highest points. I'm going to keep off the terrain data because this thing might hog some resources that I'd rather be sending to the simulation. Okay. We're fine altitude-wise so far. Looking good. Did I hear Brazil leader's tweet? Not really someone that I actively follow on Twitter. I would say. Saying fixer facts turns humans into alligators. I'd take it. I wouldn't mind being an alligator for a little while. That's pretty badass, actually. Pretty cool to see the little dirt roads up in the hills here, kind of winding their way through the valleys and stuff. It's a hazy mountain range right now. I don't know why I'm giving a play-by-play of the weather and the ground though. I think that's just the life of a streamer YouTuber, right? You just point out everything because you got to keep talking. You can't shut up for more than a couple seconds, or else people get bored. They're here for that commentary, yo. Or what I could do is I could. I turned my mic back. Sounds good, yeah. Sounds better when I'm not talking, or you guys can't hear me. I think my voice is obnoxious. We're skydiving upwards, guys. We're skydiving upwards. We're gonna do a flip. Look at that. Amazing. This is what it would be like skydiving with reverse gravity. I think it's pretty cool. And then gravity turns back on. Do. That's a cool view. What I hope, dude, pilot, when did we get to Australia? Just because we're doing things upside down, in reverse. What would you, how cool would it be with this weather update that they just did? That mountaintops have snow on. You know? And it's not just like the ground texture from the photos, it's actual snow. Also, look at that seam line, Jesus Christ. Like, I know we're leaving Chile, but I didn't know they glitched out the world to make a border. That's pretty high tech. Because, like, there's some snow up in here. I don't know if it's a hurricane or some World War II plane. The upkeep on that just wouldn't be fun after a while. In my opinion. Kind of want to go over here and take a look at the snow. See if there's just texture in it. Tough to say. The Great Fence of Chile. Look at these mountains. This is beautiful terrain. Look at that. This is a Microsoft Windows login screen. Right there. Now there'll just be a little dialogue box saying where this is from and some fun historical facts. Just outside of the Great Fence of Chile, the flowing ice sheets form the outermost barrier. Meow. Am I gonna clear that? I don't know if I'm gonna clear that. We should do some mountain flying. I don't know. I think this is like going into the valleys, like, I just don't know. We should. If you weren't working right now, we could be. People have been sending pictures of games to local news for photography challenges. Well, it looks like we're going to be dodging this to the left. Otherwise, our altitude would have been a little low. Distance is 60 nautical miles. True airspeed is 260. Here's my ground speed, 260. We're getting it done. We're moving. Thought this thing could go a little faster though, but I suppose I'm only at, 40% thrust. Look at that pitch trim. It is freaking out. I've set my parking brake in the air. Luckily we didn't flip over. Look at that view. Get the wingtip in there. Paying bills? I don't know. No one else seems to want to, so why should you, right? I wonder if this is a little volcano right here. It's got a little bit of a crater on top of it. It's kind of interesting. Same with this one. This one has a little crater too. Is Chile part of the Ring of Fire? I think it is, right? It's the right side of the accelerator. My flaps. So I have flaps, and then I have an override fuel control. Now we're entering like deserty areas in a way. The train here is so weird. Like something like flowed through here. Maybe it's from all like the ice melting and just kind of flows down like a big glacier. Nine minutes, everyone, until next destination. Max taxi? I think that just is throttle, you know, saying, hey, taxi might just be another word for throttle. Ooh, my... I don't know if anyone else just caught that, but my fuel selector just switched over to the right side automatically. I've never seen it do that. Like, and caught it doing the animation. Alright. Happy it works. Let's come in here. Let's check weather. It's pretty good. Zoom out here. A little bit more than halfway through the mountain pass right now. I'm gonna increase my altitude to 15,000 though. These might be a little bit too high for me. Yep. I mean, I have the fuel selector on auto, so I guess that's just how it does it. It manually triggers that flip. Not manually triggers. It automatically triggers the flip in an analog fashion. That would be the correct way to say it. So, after this flight, everyone, any other country you want to fly in, let me know. And we'll see if there's any missions there. And we'll try and get paid. Always want to get paid. Sky Vector. Take a look at the airport we're going to. SAMM. Yeah, Yeah, I didn't figure they would have any information about it. Elevation is 4,669 feet. It's about a 2,600 meter runway hard, runway 14, runway 32. Doesn't look like there is an ATIS, only approach and tower. Okay. The Isle of Wight. I don't. Okay, sure. I can't. I don't know if I can get that specific in this thing. To be honest. I'm gonna fly heading. I'm gonna need to rotate to the left here. Because I'm just gonna come in on runway 10. And let's get the altitude down to 12,000. I'm gonna have to start bleeding off speed. The airport's right at the foot of these hills. So turn that back on, reset camera a bit. Set that. Good to go. No, it uses the airport code system, but they just might not have a mission to go to or from that airport, is my point. So that's why I asked for a country. That way I can just scan the whole country and just kind of choose an interesting route, rather than a specific destination. Alright, we're going to bring the altitude actually down to like 8,000. So we're 20 miles out, and I need to start losing altitude. Right, England. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll fly in England. Don't know if that's gonna end up being what you want. What was the altitude? About 5,000. I need to go even lower. Heading 10 now. And we'll be kind of looking for the airport at this stage. We are 17 nautical miles out. Hazy, so it's going to be a little hard to see. South Central England. Give me the airport code and I'll search directly for it. It's just the last time I searched for an actual airport itself, it was like, yeah, fly from this airport across the Atlantic. 3,000 nautical miles. And I'm just like, I don't have 10 hours. You've been practicing your Google, foo? Alright, so we are 10 miles out. I'm starting to see roads. I don't see a strip yet. But we're gonna get down to about 6,000, which will be about 2,000, about 1,500 to 2,500 above ground level. Echo Golf Hotel November, okay. I'll see if there's an option to search it as if that was like my destination, too. Oh wait, there it is. Runway in sight. We are still way too high. So I'm gonna come down at 2,000 FPM here. And let's get lights and stuff ready. Landing lights are on for the 10-mile final here. Echo Golf Hotel Juliet? What's Hotel Juliet? Maybe it's on the same part of the island? No landing gear. Let's get altitude down to 5,800 here. Is this a pretty steep descent, John? I feel like this is a pretty steep descent that I'm doing. Kinda has to be done though, if I don't want to just enter like the traffic pattern. Yeah, just pull a quick 360. Nah, man, I'm committing. I am committing. This thing doesn't have speed brakes, does it?
Landing gear. Landing gear.
So I might have ripped my flaps off by doing this, but that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so usually what, you want like a 3-degree glide slope or so? So I think this... Oh boy. When in doubt, slam landing gear and flaps, am I right? Don't stall. Don't stall. Just want to clear these buildings here. High. There we go. Oh, I forgot we were delivering counterfeit purses. We'll just pull off into the grass. This is where the job is done, right? This is where they come up in a van and get their counterfeit purses. Don't stop yelling at me. Deliver. Karma. Okay. Fine. And 431. Good. Close flight. Alright, let's go to contracts. Clear this. And we will filter to Echo Golf Hotel November. Okay, there's a couple. This one, 54 nautical miles. That's taking off. I kind of want to land there, right? Isn't that what you want? So this. We're going to get avocados from the Royal Air Force Base Weston on the Green in the United Kingdoms to Sandown. Is that right? Sandown or... No, not BBP. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do that. 74 nautical miles. John is 100% the master pilot here. Just, you know. Basically, in all of my flights, I have a little switch. Instead of master battery, I just flick it up and it's master pilot, and he just shows up. And then he critiques everything I does. You know? I mean, sure, the last landing was... I mean, look at that. 61 FPM, 72 knots. Oh. Look at this one. 3 FPM, 70 knots. It's good. It's good. Nice, soft. Beautiful. Like butter. It's all wrong. Alright, let's do... Should we take the Baron out, guys? I don't have any liveries for the Baron, though. Well, actually, I can take the Mooney. It's just as fast as the Baron. It's great. I love you, Mooney. Liveries. Since Pilot Guy is here, we'll do it in red. Alright, so we are flying from EG Indigo Uniform. Gate parking, okay. And we are going to go Golf Hotel November. Good to go there. We're going live weather. This one we can do kind of late afternoon, so like 3:30, 3:40. Something like that would be good to go. So we will spawn in, tell us that we're going to be flying this one. Bring the iPad back. Good to go there. Maybe we bring up Sky Vector. And should we try VOR? EGIU to GHN. See if there's Oh, it's an invalid airport. Hold on. Where? I guess they wouldn't have it on here, right? Because this is an Air Force base. That would make sense, right? Oh, or maybe I just misspelled it. E-G-U. Yeah, no, it's invalid. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, look at that. we started on the runway. That's sad. Let's pick up the avocados from the Air Force Base, guys. These are avocados, or as I like to call them, bombs. We're going to attach them to the wing of the Mooney, and we're going to go to the aisle right. Okay, we're going to hide that. That's good. Okay, lights are on. Let's get the panel lights up. We are good to go. I would say clear prop, but the prop is, let me just get my head out. Yeah, it's on. We're fine. We're already fine. Close that. One notch flaps, that's good. Full. Okay. I might need, I don't know if I'm gonna need ILS for this or not, but we'll freaking find out. Mooney it is. Let's go. Jimmy already getting his fingers reattached. Well, cruising altitude, not too high, I don't think. I think we'll stay pretty low on this. Britain isn't known for its massive mountainsides that you'd be flying into unless you start going to like North Scotland area. And that's no longer Britain, that's Scotland. Okay, so we are a cruising. Let's go on pilot, on nav, altitude, hold. Oh, I don't know, 2,500. Arm it. Back off on the thrust a bit. Take the RPM. Make sure you're out by like 10%. Well, let's see the island from a jet in Spain. Oh. We are on the way. I'm gonna change the time of day a little bit. It's a little too dark. I'm thinking that. I mean, the clouds are gonna be a little, a little iffy for us. We're gonna cruise. Ground speed's 174, which is good. RPM is set. Manifold oil pressure is fine. I don't know what CHT stands for. Something temperature. Don't know. EGT is a little high. Full mixture doesn't help that much, so I'm just gonna back up on it. That's fine, that's fine. Outside air temperature is 6 degrees Celsius, so no icing expected today. I'll put elevator trim on. And let's go ahead and see if we can get the ATIS. Isn't it raining on? Yeah, that's why I'm going to get ATIS here on this. So let's go ahead and open her up. It doesn't look like it has ATIS. It has ground. Nothing really else. Look at Southampton Airport, see what the weather is there. 11335. So let's do that. What? feeling I'm messing with the wrong knob. That can't be right. 113 is way too low. Yeah, it's 11335. Why can't go lower than 118? That's odd. Unless it's Nat Atis. Oh well, I guess we're gonna go in a little blind. That's fine though. It shouldn't be a problem. We'll get there in about 20 minutes. Until then, we'll just enjoy the sunset views. I'm gonna turn off head tracking. And maybe we'll just look out the window here at jolly good England, folks. Skimming right beneath the cloud layer. Still 6 degrees, so I don't have to worry about icing, which is good. We are well into the countryside, and Britain is about as hazy as I would expect and overcast. That's about as I would expect. It's not raining though, so at least there's that. Haircut, guys. This thing is getting a little unruly. Oh boy. Let's bring Sky Park in here. So we're gonna want runway 23. Once we get near Winchester, I'll probably head a little to the left, intercept 23, and rotate to the right. Not raining yet. Very true. Not yet. But it could say weather, you know, in the forecast, but the game is a little iffy at best when it comes to picking up the real weather. So we'll see what it does. For sure. Hopefully you guys are having a good chill stream with me today. I'm just going to be reading manga on the side here, so don't mind me. I'm just going to be weaving it out on this flight. Enjoying the views. Reading a book. So you didn't jump into Cyberpunk? I have 80 hours in Cyberpunk, and I've beaten the game. I've beaten the game, I've seen every ending, and I have done every gig and side quest. There's nothing left for me to do in Cyberpunk. I made a hacker pistol guy. Corpo start, and the ending, at least the first ending, the proper ending of my character is helping the nomads. Or they help me. Kind of deal. Don't spoil it, but yes. That was the thing. I honestly didn't like any of the endings. But, you know, is what it is. Did our music end? Let's do this. After all the books for the tabletop RPG, the game seems a little limiting. You know, I don't know any of the books or tabletop RPG stuff about Cyberpunk, so I can't speak on that, but I agree that it wasn't what I was hoping for. To me, Cyberpunk 2077 ended up being like a 7 out of 10 kind of deal. It wasn't a bad game. You know, all the glitches that I ran into weren't like really necessarily game breaking on my part. So, but I did run into quite a few nonetheless. So I took off a couple points for that, and then, you know, a lackluster story. I don't think Keanu Reeves did a great job acting in it either. $300-page book on Voodoo Boys. You like barely do anything with the Voodoo Boys in the whole game. Pacifica was my least favorite area. I did not like Pacifica. There's also just nothing to do over there. They have so much lore? Yeah, probably. I felt like there was a lot of things that were just like put in. Like I love the aesthetic, right? Like the cyberpunk aesthetic and the Blade Runner aesthetic and like the Japanese Asian, you know, influences. Really cool. I love that shit. And those areas felt like the most built up. Now I think that's mostly due to, you know, your character being involved mostly in that part of the city. If you were probably started with the Voodoo Boys, they probably would have obviously done more lore there. And the way the Voodoo Boys interacted with your character kind of, you know, made me glad that we didn't continue that relationship. McDonald's versus Burger King corporate war? Yeah, in a way. The fog's rolling in, lads. This may be bad. But yeah, to your point, It didn't feel like any of the starts mattered. You know, like, yeah, I got unique corpo dialogue as I played, which is kind of neat. I could use my insider corpo lingo to do corpos, you know, like insider information, which is kind of cool. The combat became pretty stale, pretty quick for me. Stealth is just OP. In all those kind of first-person RPG games, stealth is just ridiculous. You know? Just wipe out a whole compound without getting seen or anything like that. It just gets a little boring to do it that way. But it's like the easiest way to do it, so you might as well, most of the time. The vehicle handling wasn't very great. It was okay. It's their first vehicle game, so I'm willing to give them slack on vehicles. The world felt not alive. 450,000 head, yeah. And if you're using a tech pistol, you do it through a wall, so whatever, right? Or a tech gun. And then they just don't see you even more because there's a wall between you and them. But since I'm hacking, like, I literally would just hack in Contagion. And I have infinite RAM. I just have infinite RAM. I can just light people on fire, shock them, and spread poison indefinitely in a loop. And just never be seen. It's pretty crazy. Alright, let's get our heading bug set here. Heading 1.5 for a while. Take a look at this. Elevation is 44. There's no maps at the airport, so that's a little frustrating. Let's go down to 1,500 feet. See if I can get beneath this fog layer here. Lower the fuel control. I need to flip the fuel tank for weight balance. Third character, street kid, net runner. There you go. And I feel like a lot of the, like, outside the daemons that you can get, the talent trees, there's talents are really a lot of percent increases, which I like percent increased talents in a way, but not all of them should be percent increases like that. So that's a little disappointing. You know, you kind of lose out on some flavor because of that. Starting to see some of the ground. Still somewhat visible here. Minimums. If I don't see the airport within a mile out and we're at 800 feet, I'll probably call that off. Avocado bombing run? Yeah. Yawn. Alright everyone, any other country you want to fly in? today. And we can see if there's any missions for that once we get this landing in. Go down an additional 200 feet here. Topography wise, doesn't look like there's really anything tall in front of us, but knowing my luck, New Zealand? Okay, we can go to New Zealand. Hopefully we won't be running... Wow, look at that sun kind of texture there. The warping through the clouds like that. So we're almost to Portsmouth, maybe. That's probably the correct way to say it. See, you can just see the tops of the clouds. It's very weird. I feel like this weather update added a lot more fog. Do you agree with that, there, pilot guy? That there's just more fog now? Because I don't think I've ever seen this much fog before in these areas. I just realized that we're listening to 80s music and there's like an 80s sunset in the background and we're in like an 80s plane. Basically the A-Team going around. There's the town here. Britain's gonna get a complete overhaul soon, right? I don't think the Britain update came out yet, right? I don't think it was part of this patch the other day. January for the UK. I mean, not that I can really tell with all the fog and everything. It just looks like I'm just flying over a sleepy little area. Oh no, we're gonna be landing into the sun, aren't we? We're gonna be flying right into it. That's gonna be pretty dramatic. As we crash into the ground, probably. This is Portsmouth here. Very lovely. I feel like I'm flying over in the Industrial Revolution in Britain. It's like all the smog. Actually, I need to swing more left. I need to really intercept the runway here, so swing more left. see any more players. Kind of the only one here. Isn't China 24/7 smog? In a way, yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. Go. 2, 3. Here we go. We're gonna be a little to the right, but that's okay. What the hell is that? Is that a building? Is that fucking Alcatraz? Hold on. Is this Jeff Bezos' island? Over here? What is up with this? Okay, we are 6.6 nautical miles out from the airport. I'm gonna start slowing down. Start getting into flap speeds. And we are going to trim off an additional 100 feet here. Who knows why there's a tower at sea? And we need to go more to the left. Last I checked. I'm trying to look for runway lights, and I don't see any. Anti-German World War II? Oh. Sudden urge to play bold action. Anyone see a runway light? Anywhere? Because I sure as heck don't. So that is EGHU. And we're trying to get to EGHN. Okay, it is like apparently right in front of me. Oh, I think that's it right there. No runway lights on it at all. Air brake, full idle, getting flaps, there we go. Oh my god, touchdown, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's a bit squirrely. Let's go over to the hangars and we'll drop off our avocados, guys. Very important cargo today. Why'd you give me a grass field, pilot? You knew that was gonna be impossible to freaking see. Crazy dude. Alright, come get your avocados. Alright. Last flight, New Zealand, right? Definitely just plain avocados. Nothing to see here. Main menu. That's 142. This one's pretty short. 71 nautical miles. Down the coast. New Zealand GM. Grimmeth. GA small. Good. Select arrival airport. New Zealand FJ. Okay, good to go. Live. Oh, we get to do live time on this one too. I think I'll stay in the... Actually, nah. Gotta go, Baron. Baron 52. Gotta fly at least once. It's my plane. Hey, Dad. Whoa. Whole bunch of lemon raids. It's gonna be a sour raid if you guys just spam lemons. It's gonna be very sour. But I like lemons. So it's fine. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing some contracts over in New Zealand. We're gonna be taking a Baron 52 for a bit of a flight. So if we're from New Zealand, happy flying to you. Happy lemons, I suppose. Lemon Parade. That's a great song, by the way, from Tonic. You're a new sub. Well, welcome, Jordan Chatwood. And MC and Whack. And everyone. From Love Flight Sim Man. Well, thanks, Flight Sim Man. Lemon Life Forever. Thanks, Dad's Rule. Dads do rule. For the $5 dono. I don't even know. Do I even have... Let's see. We'll see if Streamlabs is working. you take a break from video games for 4 months, and your streams tends to break. All right, let's load this in. Dads are awesome. They give money to their children. Thank you for the $5. Colt with the $5 as well. Lemon Takeover. Thank you, Colt. Good to see you, Colt. How's everyone doing? We've been doing cargo runs all day using Skypark and Flight Sim. We are taking emergency parachutes across New Zealand. Why not? Maybe there's just a bunch of skydivers that need them. So we'll load up while we're in the loading screen here. Okay, so it's gonna be overcast, but shouldn't be too bad. Okay, FPS catch up. Thank you. All right, let's get things set a little bit more. Fly a ton of cargo flights in Papua New Guinea. Nice. All right, let's get mixture set. Fuel selector to cross feed. Good to go there. And crack throttle. We'll do battery.
System test. Okay.
Alternators up. Ah, this is some good music. Aviator. I'll turn on prop simulator. Let's give a bit of fuel boost. Nav beacon strobe. That's all good. Pitot on. Get these mag set. And flight sim. Well, that's fine though. Start right engine. Nice smooth start. Good to go there. Start left engine. Nice good start. Yes, this is the right plane. Baron 52 is the best plane. One notch of flaps. I need cow flaps full. I should have done that before. Tactile lights on. Panel lights on. I don't think I'm gonna need anti-icing. Fuel boost can come off. Let's get some more lights in here. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, a little loud. There we go. Okay, CDI set to GPS. We're just gonna do a direct flight down the coast of New Zealand, everyone. Gonna go full idle. B-Tigs, welcome to the village. Thank you for becoming a sponsor. Enjoy the emotes. It's a lot of cats. A lot of cats right now. So here, let me... I'll do that. Thank you for the awesome support there. For a guy who hasn't streamed or done anything on YouTube for 6 months. What do I typically play? I'm most known for Planet Coaster. Creative building games is kind of my niche. Lately I've been on the channel, it's been kind of flight sim, space engineers, things like that. What am I thinking about playing? I don't know. I think I want to hop in and check out Uthris again. It's been a while since I've tried that game out. Maybe get into City Skylines again. And do another little city in there. Or something. Alright, you guys all strapped in? You're good to go? Everyone happy? Scrap mechanic again? Tough to say. That was a little too grindy for my needs, to be honest. Alright, so we got flaps. Oil pressure's good. Everything's green. We'll do mag check here, holding short of the runway. And then we will get airborne. So just 1 second. Throttle up to... 1830 is fine. First mags. I have track IR, everyone, so if it feels like, why is Uthris getting closer to the cameras? I'm actually just getting closer to my monitor so I can see. Right mag's fine. Left mag looks fine. Hope you don't mind me sending a bunch of people your way. No, man, I don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's always cool to get rated and do stuff like that. I still wish YouTube had like a better system for it, you know, like Twitch. I don't know why they're behind the times on that kind of stuff, because that's it's just fun to share communities and stuff. So, all right, full power. Off we go. Maybe not quite full power. Don't want to red align it the whole way. Seventy knots, 80. Gears coming up. So got good positive rate. Flaps coming up. Oh god, is that what I'm flying into? Shit. Alright. Here we go. That's a big looking storm. Or fog or something. Well, let's get autopilot set here. Select for, we'll start at 6,000 foot and adjust from there. Let's bring back RPM now. Get it a little bit chilled out. And we can turn off our taxi lights. That's fine. Cut back the throttle a bit. Let's go vertical speed. About 1,000 FPM. Take a good look. Scud run it. We're gonna see what we get. Welcome to New Zealand, everyone. It's a beautiful day so far. We're gonna make a coastal hop down the line. We are carrying emergency parachutes based on our mission tracker here to Franz Josef Aerodrome. Elevation is 291 foot. Runway 28 or 10, 2,500 asphalt on there. I'm gonna, where's your Christmas gift? You don't want a emergency parachute? You can pull it at any emergency. Warranty basically states that if you pull it, no refunds. So, you know, hopefully use it at the right time, but that's up to you. It's officially used once you pull that cord. Alright. So this is our track right there. And while that is up, I can open up Sky Vector. Let's go ahead and take a look at New Zealand FJ. Okay, hold on. Frames of the Aerodrome Airport. I don't think they have ATIS. Finally hit the 1K this past week. 1K of what? Subs or Views. All warranties void upon use. No refunds. Only in exchange for a like item with receipt and offerings of firstborn child. Subs? Nice. Congrats, dude. Here, I'll drop some ramen for you for the 1,000 subs. There you go. Look at those mountains in the background, guys. Snow-capped out there. Actually, wait, you provided me with $5, so that's enough for 2 more ramen. Hold on. Let me correct this mistake. There's your other 2 ramen. Thank you. And thanks again for the raid. And thanks for becoming a sponsor yet again. You're too nice. You don't need to do that. Enjoy leading your city here in the Kingdom of Uthris. The valley flight up to the airport, yeah. Don't know why that was gone. Probably because I've been so inactive. I've just been so inactive. I've had no desire. I haven't even had desire to play video games much recently, to be honest. I've been putting together these and stuff. I went ahead and bought like some minis. So I'm trying to get into like Bolt Action, which is a tabletop World War II game. So I've been putting together a small army. Back there. I need to just paint a lot of stuff now. Ugh. This might be one of the prettier flights we've done today. The Chile flight was pretty, you know, crossing over the mountains, but it's nice to have the mountains kind of in the far background. It's like Warhammer. So Bolt Action. So I'm making a Great Britain army. So got a book. You know, has all the information in terms of how many points each unit is, their weapon statistics, and things like that. So I bought a starter army. It's back there in that box. Comes with like a 3-pounder. I don't know if it's a howitzer or just a standard AT gun. A mortar team, a Cromwell tank, I believe. 4 squads of infantry, an NCO, a Vickers medium machine gun, things like that. What? No? You're scared of heights? Here, since you're scared of heights, we're gonna go ahead and break you of that by going to camera view and turning up the drone speed really high, and we're gonna skydive out of the plane. Okay? So we're gonna go over to the plane, just like this. Alright, we're gonna just hang out beneath the plane and just fall. Look at these cloud formations. You're currently building a model of the USS Missouri. That's pretty cool. How's Flight Sim 2020 compared to Flight Sim X? Better in every way. Like, look, this is base graphics. Look at these base graphics. This is no mods. Look at these trees. And the clouds. It's even better when you get into an area that has photo telemetry of stuff, where they've actually like flown over and 3D mapped the area. I wonder if it's raining in here. You can even get Godzilla. I mean, just like, look how beautiful this is. And the multiplayer is instantaneous. It's really easy to kind of just hop into. And you can play probably with at least 50 people in a single shard. No, no, no. What, you don't want to be up here in the clouds? Look at these mountains, though. Colt, we have to go flying again? Into the valley we go. Let's go back to the plane. You'll be fine, Jordan. Look. You're fine. You're back there in the seat. You're having a good flight. That's what's happening right now. You're having a good time. Estimated time of arrival, guys, is 11 minutes. Why can't I get any higher? Probably I can get higher than this, but whatever. Let's sit where Jordan's sitting. I guess he's sitting in this seat here. He's got this nice food tray. You can see, look at this view that you have out here, Jordan. Look at that view. You're right by the emergency exit. You probably have the emergency parachutes underneath your seat. You're good to go. Look at that. It's the best seat in the house. You're flying backwards. You're not even facing the right way. It's great. Nothing can go wrong here. You have multiple parachutes. You have a backup parachute. I wonder if the light switches work. Yep. Can we get a failure? Technically I can simulate them, but I'm doing a mission. I'm doing a mission, so. Backwards is even safer. That is correct. You are in a better crash position than anyone else. New Zealand was a great choice, by the way, pilot guy. I just don't know if we're gonna get good visibility into the airport. So when we're landing, it might be a little blind. Can you find the ILS frequency, pilot? If you can. This one might not have it, but if this airport doesn't have an ILS, let me know what it is. Random failures at random time during the flight. Well, let me look at random failures. So that's in general, right? It's in flight model. No, MISC. Data. Where is failures? Oh, there it is. Failures and damage. Crash damage. Stress damage is enabled. Engine stress damage enabled. There's, I could have sworn there was, like, other ones. What was the airport code? Airport code is... November, Zulu, Foxtrot, Juliet. November, Zulu, Foxtrot, Juliet. What's the outside air temperature? 6 degrees? I might want prop and windshield icing on if we're gonna get down through here. 27 nautical miles till destination. Colt was basically spelling that safe for work, like subconsciously. He was like NFS J. I knew there was a J in there. Let's go back to Jordan's seat here. This is a good one. Let's read what your rules for sitting on this. Shoulder harness must be worn while at pilot positions. For takeoff and landing, seat back must not be in full back position, or optional, full reclining back must be upright. Do not open in-flight latch window before takeoff. True, Jordan would have to sign off on that emergency exit. He might be on the other side. No, that's an emergency exit too. No approaches. 801 feet available. It's only an 801 foot runway? Are you lying? Are you sure about that? Because I'm seeing length on here is 2,517. Good luck. That's a meter. That was an M. Do you not know how to read? Look. 870 by 42 meters. Meters. Yes. Elevation 305. Now it does look like part of it is grass and part of it's gravel. Let's look at the terrain here. So I guess we can cut low through Lake Maporika, and hug the cliffs and swing into it. It's either that or I can come in from the coast. You only recognize freedom units. Alright. I can tell you now, I am worried, to say the least, about the flight conditions for landing. This cloud is getting thicker and thicker. Let's go to weather. The weather isn't even working. It says there's no weather here, but I'm looking. Weather. Clear. Weather. Clear. Weather. Okay. Guess there's no weather. Oh boy. Grass to gravel or gravel to grass on landing. Who knows? Thanks for the stream. Got to go. Well, thanks, Dad's Rule, for the for swinging by and hanging out. You have a good evening. Random failure with my weather. You are accurate. All right. So this lake here, we're gonna go. Beep, we're gonna go to the left down through there. So I'm gonna slow down. I think at this point it's autopilot off and we're hand flying. Let's do this. Jordan, hold on. Don't be scared. We're just gonna descend at 2,000 feet per minute. It'll basically feel like you're free falling. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Alright, we're over Lake 1. And we're about to hit the clouds. Ever heard of the vomit comment? There's no barf bags back there, please don't. I had to clear them out to make room for the emergency parachutes we're carrying. Fun fact. Come on, trim up a little bit. I don't wanna have to spike it to go down. This is fine. This is fine. So what I want to do is kind of hold right here at the cloud layer until on the other side of the lake. And then we might drop down a little bit more. We are close to the ground. If you want to open your eyes, you can see we can start counting the stripes on the road. So let me do that for you. There's one car. It's kind of going back and forth down there. He's very confused. Nope, there's two cars. Alright, we're going to give it full RPM, a full mixture. We're gonna get our landing lights on. We're beneath the fog now, so that's good. I need to turn flight director off. I don't need that right now. There's some snow in the valley over there. So, on the other side of this, we should see the runway. Somewhere over there, right? Alright, so it's on the other side. And just swing a little bit more left so I can make this right-hand turn onto final. It's gonna be runway 28. Alright, let's make our turn. Is that it right there? Looks like it. Flaps and gear coming down. We're 500 feet above the ground. I just need to hold on to it. I'm like about to kind of stall. Alright, there we go. Alright, we've committed. I guess this is a skydiving place. Oop, little squirrely. And we're down. Look at that. We did it. New Zealand does look good. Just turn around in the grass and we'll go park in the hangars. Look at those hills. We're on the ground now, Jordan. You can open your eyes and take in the views for what they are. At ground level, I suppose. I think I'm on high settings because when I stream, it will not be as smooth. I can run it on ultra though. So, let's see. What settings am I on? Let me turn in my parachutes first. Let's just dock those in. Deliver parachutes. Great job. Alright. If I go... Let's shut off the engine first. Where's that light switch? There it is. Okay. Cool. So if I go main menu. See what settings we are on. Just out of curiosity. Graphics, we are custom. Yeah, everything's basically high. Some medium when it comes to motion blur and depth of field, because that stuff kind of annoys me. Yeah, so just high. High 1080p, which is enough. I don't know why, but I keep checking to see if there's new piston aircraft. Nope. Darn. Nothing new yet. Alright guys, tell you what. I'm done. I'm done for the day. Stream for... How long did we stream for? What, 3 hours or so? I won't be, you know, popping back on YouTube probably at all until after the new year. So this was just kind of a one-off thing. I'm going to be traveling and stuff, and I'm pretty busy. New one looks interesting. Oh, maybe. So thanks for coming out and chilling while we delivered presents and enjoyed some good views. Thanks Colt for the lemon raid, means a lot. And thanks to everyone who subscribed and become members and hang out. So, otherwise, you guys have a good Christmas or holiday, whatever it is you do. And we'll see you all